Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Iron Seas, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by the mostly recovered AC Pritchard and our beautiful Gerard Kleistman, who is not busy with anything at all, ever. So he's always able to be here. It's so good. Today we are going to be discussing the, I guess, stop motion. Is that? I guess that's what claymation. The claymation movie James and the Giant Peach, and it's going to be. It's kind of interesting. It came out in a very similar time as another one of claymation kind of stop motion movie. One of my favorites, A Nightmare Before Christmas. Same era that movie came out with. I don't know what studios were on, but there were a lot of those movies coming out in a period of time. But very few of them lived up to the visual heights and mastery of films such as this. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, this one was as I remember, because in true like in full transparency, I haven't seen this movie for at least 20 years. So I was unable to watch it. But I remember when this came out, like this being it was amazing because this movie came out in 96.
Oh wow.
So when it came out, it was just like it was the ultimate in stop motion at that point in time.
You know what my stop motion movie as a child was?
What's that?
Chicken Run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Mel Gibson. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good. He's just a don't give an F rooster. It's fun.
Yeah.
This movie, I never caught this movie. I was too young. Because Divik. All right, cool. Whatever that is.
Yeah, it's some sort of incantation.
I love when we get bots like on the mobile stream, and I'm just like, what are we doing here, guys?
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for inflating our numbers, guys. We're not if we're paying for bots, we haven't paid for enough of them, but here we are. No, I do appreciate movies like this. This is obviously it's even if you don't like this kind of movie, you have to appreciate the variety that it encircles. It's such a different visual style than any kind of animation, truth be told. In fact, in some more recent years, I've noticed a lot of the CGI in American films, or even some foreign films, trying to kind of partially emulate that. And with some other movies, like another movie that comes to mind is Kubo and the. I
was just going to say Kubo.
That movie, I really like that movie too. For anyone who hasn't seen it, absolutely give that movie a watch. If you miss this style, it's absolutely worth your time.
Yeah.
Hey, and we're joined by Mr. Rita Productions himself, James and the Giant. Oh wait, I got to do his voice.
Yeah. Actually, guys, James and the Giant Peach. That's one of those movies I recall being in the VHS cabinet at my cousin's home, but I never actually watched it in its entirety. And
you call yourself a historian? How dare you? I haven't watched this historic film. I mean, it's not quite historic for me. I was only born like 2 years before this movie came out. So
I graduated high school the year this came out.
I think my stop motion movie was Nightmare Before Christmas.
That was one of mine, but for me, for sure, the first one I remember was Chicken Run. The Wallace and Gromit movies are pretty decent too. They're
yeah. I love
like that old cartoon style. My kids like those movies to this day.
Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I will still laugh out loud at that movie, dude.
It's still funny. It's pretty good.
So good.
But I mean, like there's plenty to talk about in this film. But one thing I do want to talk about, but while we're all here today, is kind of the loss of, I don't know, the kind of loss of media techniques in media or styles in media. So many things are becoming kind of samey. I appreciate some things just because they're different, even if I don't love them as much as other things.
Yeah,
that's something I've been noticing the more and more I get into foreign media, because a lot of them are still doing weird things and unusual things. It's like, say what you want about the found footage like kind of phenomenon. It is mostly full of garbage because most of it's horror and most of horror is garbage. but there are hidden gems in there, and I appreciate that those movies still exist. What's a lost form of media or a less common form of media that you guys miss? Like for me, obviously, 2D American animation. It's greatly missed because even like the greats of today, which are the Japanese and the Koreans, they grew up being informed and inspired by the American animators at Disney. That like century-long legacy of art making that was passed down hand to hand as a sacred torch, and you really do feel the loss of it in modern, especially with storytelling, but in modern day Disney and Pixar and such. But what about you? What's something you guys miss?
Yeah, that's a good
yes.
one. So I don't know how much I miss it. I remember it being, and granted I was a kid. I remember it being, maybe I remember it being a lot cooler than it was. But I remember as a kid, because remember, or say I was, how old was I? I was 5 years old when Return of the Jedi came out. But like around that time, like between Empire Strikes Back to a while after Return of the Jedi, like there wasn't, I mean, again, like maybe there was, but I'm a little kid, so I didn't know anything about the extended universe of and all these other novelizations, Star Wars novelizations. What they did have though, and I had a bunch of them that I remember being so cool, was they were like the little, remember the little square kids books? They're like paperback books, they're real thin, and they each was like one contained story. And those came in sets with a set of cassette tapes that went with each book, and it was like a listen along story for Star Wars. And I had a bunch of those, and they used to come in these little, like, it was like one box pack, and on one side was the books and on the other side was the cassettes, and you take the book out and you put the cassette in and you read it. And I remember this being so cool because it was like like extending your time in a galaxy far, far away. You're extending you get to like be in that world and these other stories too. And so that I would say that's something I miss, because now it's like it's like AI and shitty fanfic.
Yeah, I changed a setting on my YouTube so that it's not tracking what I look at on the internet to make specific advertisements. I almost think it was a mistake, because now I'm getting endless shitty AI like fake story ads all the time, and it's always like the lamest, like, his name is Quinn Talon. He's a secret vampire in a school that trains heroes who hunt vampires, and it's I'm gonna lose my mind. I could recite 3 of those commercials for you. They're all like variations of a similar idea, and they're all crappy, and I hate it. It is truly the worst.
None of those. You poor guy. I had no idea that existed. That was a thing until you just said that. I'm sorry.
The future is now, Jared.
The future is now, where crappy stories will bombard your senses every time you watch a video.
Just personalized targeted ads at you, Kahuna.
No, because I turned that off. So this is just random now, and it's
you will watch the AI slop and love it, yeah.
Yeah.
Eat the slop, piggy, eat it. Oh Lord. You know what I miss? It's not even something that it's like they've replaced it with something else, but I miss the hand painted backgrounds they would have in older sci-fi and fantasy movies. They even had it in non-fantasy and sci-fi movies sometimes, and they were so good. Like, they were so good that I didn't realize what they were until I was an adult, and I was like, "Oh, those are just pictures."
Yeah.
I always thought there was one scene in Return of the Jedi that kind of gave it away for me, even when I was a kid. I'm like, why does that look weird? Like what? Like one ship was a slightly off perspective. I'm like, why does that look different?
You know, one of the largest matte paintings ever used was in the movie Cliffhanger. And it was for this extended pull away shot of Stallone climbing up this like sheer rock face, and it just goes forever. Like it pulls back and it pulls back and it pulls back, and all of a sudden like this other cliff like comes in. It's like pulling back through this canyon away from me. It's like good grief.
I remember that.
He went from like full frame to this like this speck against this wall. Come to find out years later that was a matte paint, like a masterful matte painting that they merged it with. It's like,
it's really amazing. Cool. I have another shot from a movie that was super, super expensive, and it's too bad because it's fine, but it's nothing to write home about. Sometimes the most expensive shots are like that. It's like, oh, it's serviceable, cool, instead of like it's my masterpiece. Read out real quick. Can I rant about how sick and tired I am of every movie that's trying to be realistic? Has to have this gray hue. That's just bad color grading. Yeah, it's movies like because the problem is we've seen it go the other direction where every movie is oversaturated. I've seen that happen before too. It's like, oh, we're in California, everything's gold and yellow and happy. We're down in Mexico, everything is yellow now. Anyway, yeah, go on. You go off, King. You go off. Everything is so visually consistently dreary. When does it not have to be? Very prevalent in nearly every historical fiction piece nowadays. Rita, did you see there's a good example of it done well in recent times, and that's Nosferatu. It's artistically every choice in that movie is made with an artistic vision in mind. Readout, if you've seen that movie, let me know what you think of the kind of color choices in dreary or non-dreariness. I think part of it that made it work in that movie was there's also contrast. It's like, oh, we have these cold like Alp like mountains on the outside, or this dreary city but we also have this nice little morning walking scene, or we have this indoor scene where we have to use fire or oil lamps, which are very bright and yellow and colorful. And it helps make the contrast of the film much better that way.
Well, and that like it made sense in that film too, tonally, because of the film. Like the story is this dark, dreary, oppressive thing. So like having a muted color scale with that just with that really cool, colder palette, that works tonally for the film, and it helps set the atmosphere. And
he doesn't go with gray. He goes with like lack of color, which is not gray. It's more black and white.
Yeah. He doesn't. Yeah, it's not a. It is more like a complete black and white instead of a
gradient.
Instead of like a desaturation, like a instead of like a LUT. So they obviously in editing. If you guys have I don't know how much you've done, but like you have a LUT or a lookup table is what it is, and it's an overlay as part that is in part of there's color correction, and then there's color grading, and in the color grading process you add a LUT, and LUT stands for lookup table, that mathematically that takes input information from one set of colors and then assigns them a different set of colors, and so you get this like overall over an entire film you'll get this one specific look because it's trading out these colors for a different setup for another colors of another number value. And
it's what makes movies look like movies and not just things that were filmed. It's the color, like obviously having a cinematic shot does it, but I think color grading is almost more important for making things look cinematic.
A lot of it, yeah. I mean, it is very, very important. Especially if you have like really good, good shot, like good lens, good lens and a good capture, good image capture.
Oh, no amount of color correction corrects a bad shot. It can help, but it won't fix it. And a good shot, Like a good shot doesn't even need that much correction sometimes. Like some of those fire shots that you shot at night came out like some lighting adjustments, but like mostly it was really good.
Yeah.
Animation overload.
And a lot of that comes down to like camera and lens and ones. So like here, well, if you so you have this you have what's called a white balance, whereas when you're doing your color grade, you select the clip that you want to balance, and you go to depending on what software you're using, you just go to your color workspace, and it gives you all these different tools to manipulate the color grading with. But there's one that I like to use, like a vector scope, and it shows you, it's like it got your red, blue, green on a wheel, and this gradient, and then there'll be like this like splotch somewhere in that wheel that shows you where the balance is, like if you're skewed more toward the reds or more toward the blues or greens.
Where the eye is going to be drawn is good.
And
cool as well.
You can center that, like you can correct that more toward the center for the white to balance out this white, because you're trying to have a balance between the size of the wavelength between your red, blue, and greens is what you're trying to get. And what I noticed is, depending on the camera, because we could use the same lens on two different cameras, and the Canon R5 is almost perfect regardless of the lighting. Like whatever, like if you're shooting,
like its focus is almost always what you want.
No, I mean its white balance is almost perfect every clip.
Okay, like, yeah, it's ISO.
Yeah. Well, no, not as much the ISO, but it just mean like the balance between all of the colors is true. Is like true, and you barely have to nudge any of the colors. But same lens on like a Canon 90D, there's a significant amount of push and pull, and then because it's a different camera chassis, like we couldn't use the same lens, but the same brand of lens and same size with technically it is the same lens, it just has a different adapter. But on a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema, it's like that camera, like I had to fight with every single clip that we filmed
just to get it consistent too, which is so much more work.
It was it's such a pain in the ass to do, and that's why it's like, geez, that R5, sorry to tech nerd out, but like it makes such a huge difference, because like this, you have to do so little work to fix the color correction that it frees you up to have all this extra time to experiment with a color grade, because it's because otherwise,
at first, most people like you're talking about are just trying to correct. You're trying to fix what's not functioning properly.
Yeah.
And it's like it's even more. It's something interesting for me too. I've been doing art for 7 or 8 days, just practicing. I do at least one exercise a day and at least one fun thing. But like black and white art is interesting because you have less to work with tool wise. It kind of hyper focuses you on other things. So that little black and white art I posted the other day of Suichi, which is a horror manga by the best Japanese horror manga artist that exists, period. It made me reading his work made me realize something. It's like helping me appreciate film better. And that is, the character designs are not that complicated. It's like, because there's no color to distract you, so you're just looking at these very simple black and white characters, but his framing, his pacing, and then when the horror thing happens, whatever is horrifying is done in exquisite detail compared to everything else that is simpler. And what that does in this story, like it doesn't affect film directly, but what it does in this story is that because it's a simple character with a simple design, you more easily identify with that character. And then when you see the horrifying thing that's so specific and so not unright, I would say, it makes that much more affecting that way. I'm like, that's one clever son of a gun. But yeah, AO has been very helpful. He's given me some tips on cross hatching and some guides and things of that nature. I like art. It's fun to do, and like even if because it's such what I'm doing is so simple, it's easy to just knock out an exercise or two a day, and then maybe one fun thing when I have more time.
That's all it takes.
That's good though, man. That daily practice on it's awesome.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, in the case of color grading, the James and the Giant Peach uses drab, gray, green live action. It's like a world of oppression.
The green kind of reminded me of the Matrix a little bit. How
Well,
it's a different kind of green. It's like a swampy green.
yeah, it's like magical, evil, magic green or whatever. But like that world gives way to the vibrant, colorful stop motion fantasy inside the Peach.
Yeah,
And that, which is just like Wizard of Oz, by the way, and it's marking a
Or Willy
psychological
Wonka.
journey.
Actually, it gave me Willy Wonka vibes a little bit too.
A little
like
Willy
entering-
Wonka, yeah, it's like a psychological journey, though, symbolically, just through like the color. It's like telling you that in more than one way through like this seemingly random as heck, fantastical tale, right? Like the rhino, that's very random. That is so random.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, the same guy. You say Willy Wonka, but the same guy wrote James and the Giant Peach, wrote Willy Wonka, or wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he did? No,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Yeah, Roald
That's-
Dahl.
Yeah, Ronald
I-
Dahl.
Nice AO. Anytime you guys have a historical thing like that, fire away, because it's funny. I thought of that because it's just I had no idea that there was any connection whatsoever. And also, Rita mentioned earlier, Eggers films. Eggers. I think of people throwing eggs at homes.
I know.
I
me
love
too.
I love his films, and he does the black and white or bleached color grading correctly.
Yeah.
I would absolutely agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh
And he-
wait, AO, when you use a drawing pad, your pen has to use battery. I never thought about that. I just thought the pad needed power.
Normally it's fine, but just now I checked and they're both dead, so I have to charge one.
Oh no. That's all
Just
right.
give me a few minutes.
One
No,
thing.
you're good.
One thing about Eggers though that does bug me a little bit is, and like I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it until the trailer for Werewolf.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
came out?
I hope
Like-
that's good. It looks good.
It does look so good, and I'm totally going to watch it. And like he gets a lot of praise for being like historically accurate and true to history and grounded in history, whatever, all this stuff. Like he does, and he also leans into cliches. And I noticed them in the Werewolf trailer because like everything is again probably a creative choice in terms of tone and atmosphere for the film, but it's very desaturated, which is a medieval cliche. Everybody's filthy dirty, which is a medieval cliche. Everything's everything's muddy and gross, medieval cliche.
And not colorful. The medieval times were very colorful.
Very bright, and not everybody was covered in shit all the time. Like people know how to like wipe their feet on stuff, man. So he's a yes, and yes, he's very immersive when it comes to like
Costuming is pretty good. His costuming
his costuming is
consistently
so
is
good.
I don't know who he works with, but I have to assume it's a similar team because they always knock it out of the park.
It's
as
the
far as
same.
costuming goes.
It's the same lady, I believe, since The Witch.
Yeah,
has done-
the
has
witch
done
had
all
good
of them.
costuming
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I have
so
a friend
good.
of mine, actually, the Lord Otter, good
Yep.
author friend of ours. He doesn't care for Eggers films because there's kind of a demonic ritual thing, like motif
Mhm.
that kind of appears in a lot of pretty much every film he's done.
Yeah.
And once he mentioned, I'm like, oh damn, you're kind of right. I don't like that in every film that he's done, but I do. That is an interesting thing about his films. It's like
Yeah.
a movie that I wish, or a director I wish I liked more. but I don't, is Taika Waititi. He
Mm.
has very colorful films, and I kind of like having a colorful film. I just hate his stories and his writing and what he stands for.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
else is fine, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I like a film that's willing to be bright without. It's like that being said, there are some films like the new Cat in the Hat movie. It looks like garbage.
I haven't
looks
seen a preview
horrible.
for it.
Oh yeah, it looks like Dr. Seuss vomit.
Oh, for
It's
real?
really bad, dude.
I haven't seen.
It like when the cat is in the human world, it looks a little better, but it does like the same animation, like button nose, like no features, no style kind of face that they've been doing. It's like Coco had that a little bit, but it was still distinct character designs. Like I think Coco was the last good Pixar movie, truth be told. Pixar was the last good Pixar movie that I can think of. I can't think of a good animation from them.
Well, the pop up says that's fact check true. So,
oh, okay. This is obviously run by an AI, and whenever I speak, it says fact check true always. Yeah, because I tell the truth and I know everything.
It's automated. Yeah, automated.
All right, there has not been a good Dr. Seuss movie adaptation in the 21st century. Oh, okay, yeah, The Grinch is 20th century. Okay, we're good. Readout, barely. I was about to rip you, dude. I was about like The Grinch is one of the masterclass movies of all time, and I will not hear one naysayer.
Aren't they doing a sequel? I heard. Is that accurate? I heard they were doing a sequel to Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
They better not. That movie was lightning in a bottle. Leave it where it is.
What would they call it? Grinch 2? Grinch?
I have no idea.
2? What?
Grinch 2, Revenge of the Who.
I mean, granted, like I could be
Grinch 2. Who cares?
I could have heard The Grinch, and they could have been talking about like Driving Miss Daisy. I don't like. You can't. I don't know how reliable a narrator I am on that, but I thought I heard that.
I haven't heard anything about it, but there's a lot of news, and there's so much fake news when it comes to movies. There has been since I was in high school.
Yeah,
it's hard to know for sure what news is valid and what isn't. Every now and again, I hear news. I'm like, "Oh, that sounds great." Fake. Cool. Thanks. I heard they were making White Chicks too, but it's been years and nothing. I haven't heard anything since then.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I wouldn't mind another attempt at that movie as long as they had good writers. Calm down, White Chocolate. Oh, that's a great movie.
But speaking of movies here, so like right off the bat, just with the color grading, that's kind of one of the things it's known for. So it's kind of funny that you guys started with color graded talk, because James and the Giant Peach is heavy with it. You might say it's like kind of a think piece that does a lot of these tricks like this, and that's kind of the point of the movie. And I think that's kind of why the story can seem kind of random too, in a lot of ways. But
also, it's fun that they just had Jack Skellington in here for no reason.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just, like last week, I watched a clip with AC, just like when we were considering doing the show or not. And he's like, dude, Jack is in this movie. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's another skeleton guy. I watch him like, actually, it's exactly him. What's going on?
Captain Jack. Captain Jack.
Centipede even says a Skellington.
Yeah, he does say a skeleton. Yep.
I know.
What's your latitude? What's your longitude? Hey.
That being said, because of the amount of people who do that kind of work, probably people who worked on probably a similar group of people who worked on both of those movies when you think about it. So
they were directed by the same person. So
yeah,
that explains a lot.
But Tim Burton, he was like barely involved. With
Henry Selick, that was it.
That's his name.
Yeah, Henry Selick directed both. What's his name? Tim Burton.
Tim Burton produced
one of the producers on the movie. So.
Oh, stop. Oh yeah, it's by Tim Burton, and it's like he barely did anything.
Yeah,
I mean, that may be unfair, but it does kind of carry his visual style as well. So I don't know how involved he was. I know he didn't direct, and I don't believe he wrote it either.
Nightmare Before Christmas, I believe he was the art director, He did
That makes
like
sense.
draw
But
the
he-
book that
but-
the movie was based on. And
Yeah, but he
did
was
a lot of
barely
visually.
barely involved with
Yeah.
film production. for
In
that
terms
whole
of
thing.
James and the Giant Peach, he was just a producer. He was one of the 2 producers, I think.
Speaking of nerds, hey Bill,
There you go.
dude,
gonna be on.
your beard is scruffier than ever.
Anyways, gonna be on real quick to say, yeah, the whole thing with Nightmare Before Christmas is real weird because Tim Burton's name is all over that.
Yeah.
It is
You
Tim
really
Burton's
wanted people
The
to
Nightmare
know.
Before Christmas. It is Tim Burton through and through. Even the way it's visual, even the design of the characters, everything just screams Tim Burton. Director Henry Selick.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah,
It's like
But
it's like
At the
when
same
they were.
time,
It's like when what's his face? Joss Whedon came in to finish directing Justice League. It's like
Justice League.
yeah.
Justice League. Yeah, Joss.
Now, in his defense, I think when given enough time and the right style of movie, I think Joss is a very competent writer and director.
Mhm.
Maybe a better director, but I do appreciate some of his some of his projects when he's in more control than say that disaster of a film. Also, making that movie darker and longer did not make it better. Sorry, guys.
yes, it did.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Bill?
I was going to say, however, Tim Burton did write the poem
Yes.
many years back,
Oh.
which, if no one knows, that was actually the first iteration of Nightmare Before Christmas, was a poem focusing on Jack's night out pretending to be Santa Claus.
That's
And we're just going to write a family movie all around that
and then they
you
had
know,
him get
back,
shot at by like
goth, quote unquote,
by
chicks
artillery
until
from
they
World
die.
War II or one.
Yeah. Something's up with Jack. Something's up with Jack.
You want to know? You want to know what my favorite? I think it still is my favorite Tim Burton stop motion animation project is.
Corpse Bride?
Nope. It's the
Frankenweenie?
short. It's the short. Vincent Malloy.
I never
Nice.
saw that.
It is so good.
Is that the
'Cause
one
it
about
is-
the kid who wants to be like Vincent Price or whatever?
Yes, and it's narrated by Vincent Price. And
That's pretty funny.
It's so
Heavy.
it is so good.
Nice, dude.
It's like when they have somebody in a Family Guy play themselves
Yes.
in the show.
Yes.
Anyway,
like
my name
Edward
is James
Scissorhands.
Woods, and I'm the mayor.
But the kid, like the kid's name is his name is Vincent. I think it's actually not. I think the short is actually just called Vincent, but his name is
Alright.
Vincent Malloy. And he's like like he pretends to be this like tortured, brilliant scientist, and he's on the verge of catastrophic depression and all these things. At the very end of it, it's his mom be like, "Shut up, kid! You're not Vincent Price." It's just like it's like she's like Vincent Price is narrating his mother is like, "You're not Vincent Price, you're Vincent Malloy. You're not going to die. You're a 7-year-old boy."
Do we all have different Do we all have different favorites from as far as Tim Burton movies?
That's
Are we all
hilarious.
forgetting he made Batman?
Oh yeah.
I said stop motion animation.
That's true. That's true. If I'm picking something that's not Batman, I kind of like the movie Big Fish.
Big Fish is so good.
It's a really different movie,
Yeah.
and
Big Fish is very good.
I really quite enjoyed it. Don't talk. It's
I personally think Edward Scissorhands perfectly captures my inability to really congeal and exist in normal neighborhoods and around normal people.
You also cut
a
up
good one.
women when you try to speak to them. Is that
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I cut up women under completely different circumstances.
Yes.
Wow, glad we have
yes.
that on tape. Meanwhile,
With
Shot first.
great jokes, but
in Minecraft?
Also,
No,
have you guys already finished talking about Giant Peach?
No.
We've been talking about it, but I think
The-
we all like it's a good movie, but
So
I don't-
here's the thing.
I
Here's
love
thing.
the animation in it. It's great.
For the longest time, and by the longest time I mean until about a week ago, thought that this movie came out in the 2000s.
it was advertised in the 2000s. That's how I know it exists.
I think it came
It
out
was
the year I was
advertised in
born.
the 2000s, and I don't know why, because it came out in what was it, the
90s.
late 90s?
It's
Jared, help
96.
me out.
96.
96.
Year I was born.
mid 90s. So why was it being
Read Out
advertised
Corpse
all over
Bride is
the
actually a really good
2000s?
film. I kind of agree.
Were,
I like
were they
Corpse
doing a
Bride.
re-release? What was going on?
I think they did actually.
Yeah.
I'm too young to remember. I'm hoping either AC or Jared will be able to explain things to me.
Oh dang, my wife is calling us bimbos. You see that?
More like himbos.
himbos.
Oh, hey, little mama.
Explain what?
That's inaccurate. If I was a himbo, I'd probably actually have a girl in my life.
Yeah. Look at this physical specimen, Bill. This is what you must aspire to in order to gain the attentions of the fairer sex, or at least the feminine kind, hopefully. Hey, that's not funny.
I think what you guys are remembering is probably when it came to DVD.
Yeah, it must have been that, because it was. I saw a lot of commercials for it, like a lot of
Yeah.
previews
I did.
attached to other movies.
Part
Stop
of it
motion
does.
is claymation, or claymation is stop motion, but stop motion isn't necessarily claymation. You can use
Exactly.
anything for stop
Yeah.
motion.
The sandworm sequences and some of those like moving like Delia's like moving statues. Those were all stop motion. So yes, part of Beetlejuice does count, McCoppin.
Yeah, it's like not the whole thing, but it's like if you go back far enough in like fantasy films, like the original version of the Odyssey, they had a lot of stop motion. In
Oh,
that.
Ray Harryhausen, man.
Oh,
In
it
fact,
wasn't
a lot
until
of
I saw
horror
the older
movies had it
version of
too,
the
like
Odyssey that
Outcast.
I appreciated the callbacks to it in movies like Spy Kids 2. They had all this like these stop motion skeletons and monsters. I'm like, this is so unnecessary as a child. And that later, I'm like, oh, they're referencing like all those old fantasy adventure films and like the Odyssey and all these like stop motion monsters. Oh,
Dude, the original Clash of the Titans was one of the first.
still haven't seen the original.
Oh man, that's one of the that is one of my earliest film memories that I can remember seeing like super early. So there's
Like when
three
it came
films.
out.
No, it wasn't when it came out because it was. I don't remember. But that's like as far as being able to remember back to like earliest. That's one of three films I can remember seeing before like I can remember most other things. It's like Empire Strikes Back, Clash of the Titans, and Dragon Slayer. Like those three films.
I also kind of miss the style where they would combine 2D animation with live action. That was kind of fun. Like you had the Sound of Music, obviously a classic, but then you had like
Mary
Space
Poppins.
Jam and Who Killed Roger Rabbit and all these like some of these other films were
Cool World.
that had to be very hard to make those movies because you have two different departments, like a live action like film set with actors, and then you have to have the animation department working kind of alongside it as well.
Yeah. What is the I am ashamed. What is
The symbolism of the rhinoceros clouds? I got you. No, I'm just kidding.
It was a big ass rhinoceros.
Go
There's
on.
the symbolism.
It's a big ass rhino. That's what it is.
It's
Symbol
a
of
unicorn
rhino is
of a
cool.
different variety.
it's the animated Ralph Bakshi movie.
Fritz,
Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
that film.
He made a few.
That film. What they essentially did that whole movie twice because they did they filmed everything. Everything was rotoscoped, so they shot
Same with,
real
Lord
real
of the
actors
Rings, too.
and real sets, and then animated over the cells, like page for page for the animation, or frame for frame for the. It wasn't quite frame for frame for the animation, but it was really close. But yeah, so they made that movie twice. They did and they did a lot of rotoscoping with the Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings. Yep. Which I remember seeing that. I remember the first time I saw that when I was in college, and I didn't even know it existed. And then I saw it, I was like, wow, cool. And then years later, the Lord of the Rings came out and the Mirror of Galadriel scene is almost exactly the same.
Yeah,
Peter Jackson did almost the exact same scene.
I got another one of those.
Shot for shot. Like,
I grew up with the Reichen Bass Lord of the Rings.
Anyone remember this movie?
Yes.
I could never. We watched it with my kids recently. It's charming. I could not for the life of me remember what it was called though. I'm like, what is that movie? It's not even Disney. I couldn't find it for a long time.
Pot's Dragon, yeah.
There was
it's like Pete or Puff the Magic Dragon. What is it? Live action. That's not right.
There was an old Don Knotts movie that did. I'm not sure if it was
The Amazing Mr. Lupin.
Mr. Limpet.
Limpet, yeah.
I'm not.
He turns into a fish.
Yeah,
and then he fights Nazi submarines or something. Yeah,
but I don't know when that was.
I bet they did not see that coming.
They did not see that coming. Oh, I'd make a funny joke.
Like, I'm not even kidding. He literally fights like Nazi submarines or something.
Yeah.
And becomes a war hero. Just a little cartoon fish, Don Knotts, just echolocationing.
I'm looking this up.
I got a little monkey on me.
Done.
Is he curious?
Oh.
Whoa.
I will say
the first film to use 2D animation in live action was The Enchanted Drawing in 1900.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah, people have this thing that like film and animation have been like separate. Like, oh, it was film and then animation came out. No, they've been intertwined since the beginning. Like, you can trace it all the way back to like the zoetropes and stuff.
And the entire film is 1 minute 30 seconds.
What was that?
So the entire film is 1 minute 30 seconds.
Oh, like the OG?
Yeah. I'm watching it right now. Sorry, since the dead air. So you have a man.
Okay.
So
there's a man on a large easel doing a charcoal sketch. Oh, that was cool! Holy cow, that was in 1900.
Yeah, they blended it all together. It was really
so
cool.
he draws a cartoon picture of a face, and then above it he draws like a bottle of wine and a goblet. And then he reaches up and grabs the bottle and the cup and pulls it off the thing. That's awesome, man. For 1900,
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
1900
animation
and
the dude's face changed, and then he gives him the wine, and now he smiles.
1900. That should be public domain now. Send the link to Kahuna or AC or whoever's running the show.
Don't tell me what to do, Bill.
Okay. Are you sending it to one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, know your place. Oh, Lordy. No, I was looking something up because I watched an old Popeye cartoon with my kiddos recently, and some of them used stop motion. instead of animation, and even some live action footage, like for backgrounds. I'm like, what a weird idea. Instead of taking like a normal film and putting something
Yeah,
animated
they would
into
have
it.
a like a 3D set for the background.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
film
So
it.
you've seen those too.
Yeah, and
Also,
then
those
they would
old
animate the
cartoons
cells over
are.
that to like do the motion of the environment and stuff.
Wasn't there an old Superman live action show that used like actual animation for whenever he flew?
I don't know about that. I do
I know the
I
old
do own
50s or
the
60s.
the 30s cartoon.
I own the
Black and
old
white.
cartoon. I own the old cartoon where they animated over the radio show, which was just audio only. And so they have this audio from like the 30s or 40s, a long time ago, for Superman, and then they animated over that and made the first like Superman cartoon. It was pretty wild. Oh yeah. There's that. Yeah, he sent you. Jared
I put it
sent
in the
that
private
in the
chat.
private deal. Yeah, no, I've seen that before. It's pretty neat. But yeah, no, it's like
One
if you ever
thing.
want to feel bad, like if you want to criticize modern animation, watch an old Popeye cartoon, like one of the good ones. It's insane how creative and fun, how much fun and creativity they had.
Watch like one of the MGM Tom and Jerry ones.
Tom
Oh,
and
yeah.
Jerry is good
Freaking
too.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Classic Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Dude, Looney Tunes. I had the Golden Collections volumes. Oh crap! What was they? 3, 4, and 5. Growing up, and those were just the shit to watch. I love. I still have those. I keep telling
Oh, I
myself I'm
believe
gonna
it.
get the other 3 that I'm missing, or just get a completely new set that's all 6 Golden Collections, since I can really only find the complete 6-volume set. But dude.
Yeah, something cool about Looney Tunes recently. So a few years ago, like I introduced Theron to Looney Tunes, like OG Looney Tunes.
Old
And-
OG is pretty cool. It's fire.
And so we're watching him, he's laughing and it's whatever, but he's not like super into it. So then I think it was last year he watched the new Space Jam, I think with LeBron. And like I caught part of it, and he was just like, which that movie is absolutely terrible.
I
but
forgot
it-
that
it-
movie came
Lola
out.
Bunny.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
They
So anyway,
use
I forgot
Lola
that
Bunny,
existed.
that's
I
all
thought it
need
was
to
a
know.
dream.
Oh yeah, but he watches it and he's like he just has this like neutral reaction to it. And then like a couple months ago, he's like, "Hey Dad, do you remember that one cartoon you were showing me with the rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season?"
Classic.
And I was like, it's like, yeah, Looney Tunes. He's like, yeah. And then they were in that one movie with the basketball. It's like, yeah. He's like, the rabbit season, duck season was way better.
Yes.
Back in action is better than
Just like out of the blue, he says, and then like wanted to watch him again. So we started watching some Looney Tunes again. It's like, yes, attaboy.
I knew I had succeeded as a father when my kids were asking my grandmother, their great grandmother, if they could watch the black and white Popeye DVD
There you
from,
go.
from the 50s to the 20s. Like it's all in there. It's like
Yeah.
they requested to watch it. It wasn't presented as an option. They wanted it. I'm like, that good boys. Also, it's like as much like as a father, I see how far my son has to go, especially my oldest. My youngest and my oldest have very different challenges they face. But on the other hand, I see them compared to some other kids. Like my son can my youngest can sit down and play with any physical toy by himself for hours and be very happy, filled with imagination and playfulness. My oldest can sit down and read a book anywhere. And I'm like, I don't even know a lot of kids his age who read books like at all. Scary, dude.
Yeah. Yep. I'm feeling a fatherly sense of accomplishment where it comes to Theron and books, because for one, like he's read He's read several books. He's reading Sleepy Hollow right now, but he is almost finished. Almost finished. I think he's somewhere around in here now. Of we bought the Batman Nightfall Volume 1.
Oh yeah.
So the big chunker, and he's almost finished with it.
That's cool.
Attaboy.
For Thorin, it's easier getting him into comics. And he likes a lot, like for some reason he has this fascination with Japanese cat manga of any variety. We don't own a cat. I don't know what the fascination is. But it's like I got him one manga, it was Monster Cats, and it's like just a series of short, like 1 to 3 page like little skits about a different type of monster cat. And now he has Monster Cats, Volume 1 and 2. He has the Evil Secret Society of Cats, Volumes 1 and 2. He has Creepy Cat. And it goes on and on. I don't know what the fascination is, but I'm like, he's reading. It's cool.
Dude, talk about animation. Like some of that animation coming out of Japan in like the late 80s and 90s.
Mechanical stuff was unhinged.
Dude, and you look at it right now, and it's still as beautiful. It's like, holy cow, what have we lost?
The
Like,
difference is that like that same style, not even the same style, but the same legacy of animation that existed then does exist still. There are artists who learned from those masters and are still actively producing and practicing now. In America, that no longer exists. At least in the 2D space, which is such a damn shame.
It is, man.
Yep.
Because that's like the 3D animation. It does not have it. There's
a visceralness, a tactileness to
it. It loses something by trying to make it. It's like you'd want to make it real to life, but then it's also got to be animated. It's like, well, what are we doing? Like, why?
There is a place for that, but it shouldn't overwhelm the market. Bill, what did you want to say?
So real quick, my phone gave me a message that my battery is low, so I'm gonna have to duck out. And while I probably will never experience the joy as you fathers have with introducing your children to things,
that's probably
I have
true.
felt some joy introducing my nieces and nephews to things.
There you go.
My niece really enjoyed Tron Legacy.
Yeah,
My
nice.
nephews absolutely adore Ben 10.
Ben 10 is great.
Ben to Doctor Who next.
My man.
And real quick, the animating things over the audio, which was brought up for one of the Superman things.
Yeah, for Superman. They animated over
That
the
is
radio
actually
show.
how they've been doing. That's how they've been reconstructing some of the still missing Doctor Who episodes. They'll take the surviving audio and then they'll animate
over the top of it.
They'll animate the story. They started doing it with individual episodes for
cool.
stories that were partially missing. So they were missing like only like 2 or 3 episodes. Over the last few years, they've been doing complete reconstructions of partially missing or completely missing stories, and that's really the only
interesting.
That's a creative way to
new thing from Doctor Who that's actually worth spending money on, because you're getting the old stuff without having to sit through what were called telesnaps, which is where they would take what surviving video they still had along with stills that survived, using those to reconstruct the episodes. The animations, I actually think they do a pretty good job on.
It's really tough because, like, I love a lot of old radio shows, but so many of them, the audio is so garbage and not preserved at all.
Yeah,
it's like I like The Shadow, but it's really hard to listen to those old radio shows because most of them are not. They are not recorded or preserved well over time, and it's so hard.
There was
to
a limit with how they could preserve it, even.
Well, and that's more or less how we ended up with so many missing episodes of classic Doctor Who for decades, is because the BBC couldn't be bothered to actually archive it. They'd just be like, okay, well, we need to film something new.
That is an institution.
Fucking Doctor Who episode on it. Let's use this.
Talk about
Some
an
British
institution
guy
known
with
for its
four,
great
with
choices.
So the British bull crap.
Oh, what if we use this?
But I do need to step off now. Just dropped in to say hi. I also am going to say that I have not watched James and the Giant Peach in years. I watched it when I was a kid, but it absolutely floats in my opinion. Even the visuals were the kind of visuals that I still like today. They're just so creepy and weird for no reason other than to just be weird, and I love it.
I agree.
Like, even when the kid gets to New York, to the Empire State Building, it still looks all dark and creepy and weird. And it's like, not really what you imagine New York back in the heyday, but...
Yeah, it's cleaner.
Yeah, I was about to say, it
Yeah,
looks better than New York right now. I'm looking at
Not
Escape
enough
from New
Ninja
York.
Turtles.
I'm like,
I
this
thought there
might
were
be
Ninja
a
Turtles in New York.
might be a preferable future here soon than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, do an Escape from New York with New York. That's what we should do.
It's going to be Escape from New York, except it's just grocery store owners.
James escapes from New York. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to head out because my phone's about to die.
Right on,
Have a
man.
good night, man.
To everyone listening, read Zorn.
Yes.
Read it. If you do, you can have facial hair just like
If
his.
you have, read it again.
Yeah, exactly. Read it again. See ya.
Peace. All right, now that he's gone. No, I'm kidding. Oh, but yeah, no, there's so much old stuff that is appreciable, and it's like some of these. It's like you see how like love him or hate him. I like him now more than I did when he was popular. But PewDiePie, he went on a drawing journey, partially inspired me to start trying to draw myself because he started doing that. But he got to go and participate in a full day's work at a Japanese animation studio because he lives over there. And so he got to go try everything. He thought he was doing one exercise. He did like 6 or 7.
That's cool.
They had him try to animate something. And it was just really fascinating to see all the different processes and ways they combine and use things. And yeah, it's like, Jared, for your films, would you ever, if the monetary flexibility was there, would you ever want to film it on actual film and then digitally alter it, or would you always prefer the digital?
It depends on the film stock. Like if I could get some good Kodak, man,
it would be cool. Yeah,
it would be. Like, and the thing is, like one thing, like it would play into. I think I could pull it. I think I could pull it off because, like, it would force like that part of me that gets very anal retentive about details and planning ahead of time. Because with film, you're burning film and you don't have time for 17 takes of something. Like, you've got to have it, so you've got to know your actors got to know their shots. It's got to be rehearsed. They got another lines. It's got to be rehearsed. You've got to plan the shot out way in advance. And so like your storyboarding has to be more detailed. Like that kind of forced planning that fuels some sort of sick part in my brain that I would actually really enjoy. And so, yeah, I think I would love to use film once.
For me personally, I love the idea, but I also know how many takes I have to do for a 30-second YouTube video. And I'm thinking, I'm not that, even if I were rich, I'm not that rich.
We'll set aside a whole barrel just for you. Yeah.
It's like, I want to take an expensive
reels for
film
you.
camera, like one of those $70,000 like rental cameras you can get in Hollywood, Jared. I want to turn it sideways and do film a vertical video that way. On film. Upload to the highest
Extra
quality.
IMAX. It's extra.
Oh, you sacrilege!
It's like the only screen in the world that can play it and give it justice is the round domed, like the sphere in Vegas on the inside. It's like you can experience every pore and makeabless and non-touched up footage right here in the sphere. Oh man. But yeah, like as far as this movie's a float. It's not a big float for me. It's fine. It's a hard movie for me to talk about because I like it, but that's it. It's like I don't love it and I don't hate it. It's kind of a weird like it's like Lynch, but like Lynch back in Seahawks when Seahawks were good. It's like, oh, he's mediocre. Yeah, he's mediocre. Talking about one of the guys on another team. It's like you can't say he's bad because he's on a pro football team, but he's like, oh yeah, he's mediocre. Just like, oh, that's even worse, actually.
I would say it floats as well. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good fun. What about you, AC?
I float it.
I give it an absolute float. We need that. Where's that floating meteor? It's right in here somewhere. I'll find it. Oh no, where did it?
Basically, just the nostalgia alone and the use of symbolism, color grading, lighting, stop motion. It's just doing all the
blending with live action was very well done.
Yeah, and the story for it. You could knock the randomness as like a negative, but altogether it kind of just creates this really unique thing, I guess. You can tell it's unique and human, and I don't know. I do want to get a hold of the book and just see how different it was.
It would be interesting to read any of the guy's books because I've seen his movies, and obviously there's some.
Because I know a lot of the movies are quite different.
Yeah, typically.
And he was not particularly fond of that. So
I imagine that the stories are more whimsical and that the books are darker, but that's just a guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know Witches ends more soberly.
From what I recall, Willy Wonka in the book is his like borderline psychopath. Like he is like
I think he has a beard too. I'm not sure.
You don't feel very safe anytime like whenever he's on the page. It's like something bad. We're like 3 seconds away from something horrible happening.
Johnny Depp's portrayal of him. Yeah, basically that.
Yeah,
just weird.
Yeah. I got the robot pulling up all the differences between the book and the live action Peach. We'll see. We'll put the name to the test.
Put it to the test.
Yes, we'll put it to the test. Here's a comprehensive list. Film keeps the core premise. Let's see. In the book, James's parents are eaten by ordinary rhinoceros that escapes from the London Zoo. Nice, dude. I like that. That's so out there. The rhino never appears again. Holy crap. Oh, tip for more than just the tip. Nice. You know what to do, Kahuna. I think no, she's just tipping me. Anyway,
okay.
The book, a mysterious old man gives James a bag of green crystals. Oh, geez. Oh dear.
That's different. Also, I saw this on Twitter from there's this weird trend of Christian VTubers, and it's really funny. And they always post the most based, weird, off the wall Christian memes on Twitter.
Okay, yeah. She said this is not a freebie. This is not a freebie. You gotta do it. Okay. Hold on. I forgot.
Then the commander arrested him and ordered him bound with 2 chains. Like the rapper. Acts 21. All right, hold on. It's coming off. Turn on the music.
How do I do this? I feel like a boomer. Overlay. That's right, they were overlays. I worked hard on these overlays, man.
Would you love me? I love me.
Manual overlay action going on here. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
The world.
it's on a loop. Oh, that's
No.
a freebie. That's a freebie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You son of a...
I can't take it off again.
I can only take it.
I have only so much that can go. All right.
For those just joining us, this is Kahuna.
I can only take so much off. Oh my goodness, dude.
Lord.
Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, the book, it's crystals. That's pretty on the nose. Okay, the aunts. In the book, the peach rolls over and crushes them to death early. As it breaks free. That's the end of the evil aunts, when the peach breaks free. And then Miss Spider later notes this as a fitting revenge because the aunts killed her grandmother. Oh, based. She's like, bitch got it. Anyway, the insect characters. Okay, did they all have differences? I think. The silkworm present in the book, completely omitted in the film. There's a silkworm that's supposed to be there. Glowworm is hard of hearing in the book, but not in the film. Centipede does not smoke in the
hard
book.
of hearing.
Yeah. He smokes in the film, but has no shoes. See, this is where the random shit comes in. Centipede does not smoke in the book. He smokes in the film, but has no shoes. More central and developed to the plot. Earthworm, nasty and complaining in the book. Much nicer in the film. Huh. Miss Spider versus
that.
Right. Miss Spider and Miss Ladybug. Ladybug is more motherly figure in the book. Dang, she was pretty motherly in the movie.
Yeah.
In the film, Miss Spider takes on a stronger maternal role. Huh. That's true. Why didn't they do all that with the Ladybug? That's true. That's very apt. Huh. Anyway, Grasshopper plays violin music by rubbing his legs in the book. In the film, he plays an actual violin. Huh. Okay.
I feel like they could have done that in the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, they could have just done that. Yeah. Overall, the film centers development more on Centipede and Spider. Okay, so like the book, it's more spread out. But
Yeah, there's more to it.
Yeah.
It's
And there's more,
kind of story
there's
I
a whole
wish I
bunch.
could write, just something effortlessly whimsical,
Yeah, okay, so this is a big change. Hold up. So what? Are you kidding me? Okay, escape and rolling of the peach. In the book, the peach rolls through a chocolate factory.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's a
Holy
connected
crap.
universe.
Ronald Dahl cinematic universe. It has begun.
Exactly. And then
Charlie and the Giant Peach.
exactly. The ocean and sky adventures. Sharks, ordinary sharks in the book, not mechanical sharks.
Yeah.
Their long snouts prevent them from effectively eating the peach. Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. In the film, a single giant mechanical robot steampunk shark. It's so different and random, dude. Oh my goodness. This knocks points, man. It's still afloat, but man, I think it might just barely be afloat now.
I don't
Cloud
think
Man-
changes like that were like back then. Most of the time, it wasn't malicious unless you're
That's fair.
Unless you're Starship Troopers, then it's absolutely malicious. But
And they're
yeah,
they're like
totally
fitting
malicious.
it into the runtime of a movie, so they have to simplify certain things anyway.
yeah, it's like controversial opinion. A lot of the early changes in Game of Thrones, like the TV show, where they had to combine characters or simplify characters or make alterations for the sake of film. A lot of the early choices were pretty good. That's bad. That's because George was still assisting in writing things. But yeah,
There's sky dwellers. Did you guys know there's supposed to be cloud men? there's antagonists known as the Cloudmen. They create weather, and Centipede insults them, and it creates hail. Yeah, Centipede like insults.
Centipede was
Skymen.
my favorite. So
He's pretty cool. So yeah, dude, like there's actually a bunch of changes. I mean, Kahuna's right though. Back
what's
then,
your
it wasn't as
latitude? What's your
egregious.
longitude? Hey, that's poison,
Hey.
bub.
It's poison, bub. The arrival in New York. So when they get to New York, the peach is carried by seagulls. The strings are cut by a low-flying plane. It gets caught on a rainbow. They cut free, and it lands on the Empire State Building during the day. And the insects are with James the whole time. New Yorkers initially panic, thinking they're monsters or the peach is a bomb. But James explains
I
everything.
think it's a kaiju or something.
Yeah.
They think
Oh,
it's
can you imagine Japan adapting-
this. This is what they think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's so cursed.
picture.
It's like me on Barney on the left, Jared is Barney on the right. Actually, when you smile, your face isn't that far off. Oh, dude, that's so.
Have I done? Anyway, yeah. So very different from the book. We can do Harry Potter next week too, guys, if you're down.
Yeah, I'm down for Harry Potter 6.
Always down for Harry Potter.
Yes. What is it?
You're always
Order?
down for Harry Potter.
It's not Order of the Phoenix, is it, or is it like part 1 of
Half-Blood
2?
Prince, right?
No, it's a
Half-Blood?
Half-Blood Prince. That movie, I got a lot of opinions on that movie. All right, boys. Well, got a few other things, but I was just scrolling on X, seeing if there's anything I missed here. I like Jared's tweet here. He posted this video from Grappling Federation. We have a gorilla of a brown belt in our school named Seth. Seth taps everyone in the school except our coach, his older brother. Isn't that always the case? There's always like a set of like a father-son or a, like brother like situation at all these gyms. And it's like, man, this guy's tough. He can beat everybody except for his relative.
Yeah.
Oh. And the way you wrote down like how this works, I'm like, I've been reading too much Baki because I'm picturing Baki characters.
Baki.
Like, he's like, how strong was he? Well, he crushed a coal into a perfect diamond with one hand. How strong do you think he is? And this reminded me back when I was doing judo. This was a specific judo class, not jujitsu as much. Like we did some standing submission stuff and chokes, but nothing, not as much of the groundwork. We had this Hawaiian brother. He had to be 500-600 pounds.
Whoa!
You didn't so much roll him as just like try to get him to fall over and get out of the way. But that,
yeah,
I got on top of him one time, try to like put his head here and his arm here and like try to trap like bear hug, press him his shoulders in the back like a wrestling move. He just laughed and threw me off of him from a laying on his back position on the ground. He's like, oh, through. And like I even at that time, I wasn't the little guy. I was like 190 pounds probably. He tossed me like a cup.
Dude.
When you see a big guy who can move, that's a scary thing.
We have this one of our black belts. One of our black belts is he works at the prison, local prison, and
good guy for that.
We call him the Avalanche. I call him Avalanche. That's his name. Like, dude has no neck, and he's just like his head just sits on these massive shoulders. He's just absurdly strong. It's stupid how strong the man is, and like, so for instance, like I have only ever swept him one time when he was. I think he was a new brown belt. I swept him, and it took everything I had, and I had to have my timing and my technique was perfect, and I still had to like horse him to get him to fall over. And then he made me pay for it for the next 4 minutes. He just kept me staked to the ground like a goat. Like just I had his shoulder in my face, and the only other thing touching the ground was his feet. Like I had all of his weight like piked up on my body while he's just like running around, just crushing me, like for fun. And he's like, and he's like giggling through his mouthpiece the whole time while he's crushing me. So
he's like, you got him one time, and then he pretzeled you for enough for 5 minutes.
And then, so one time after that, like, he's like, he gives that position, and I go to move, and like he leaves his arm hanging out there a little bit high. So I snatch it like I'm going to go back for an arm bar. Steve is on his side like this, and he just stands up with me like this.
And
until I had to let.
You're not a
No,
little
he just stood up, and I had to let go because otherwise it's like I'm going to be dangling up in the air, and then that's going to be horrible. And again, like he does it giggling. He's like while he's lifting me up in the air. It's like, geez, Steve, get out of here.
He just one-armed body pressed you up from a laying down position
from the ground. From the ground, it's like, you're a freak, man. I love it.
I was like watching a Matt Hughes UFC match back in the day, back in his heyday. Yeah, Matt Serra was on him one time, on top of him, like past his guard, and he just got angry and threw him across the octagon from his back when Serra was past his guard. I'm like,
yeah,
what kind of like pig wrestling bullshit is this?
Hughes was a tank, man.
Oh, he was my favorite back in the day. Truth be told, I loved watching him fight.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Great.
Yep.
It's like that's just a corn-fed country boy who's been wrestling hogs his entire life.
Yeah,
like D1 wrestling, and then he went in. It's like, what if I got him on the ground? Yeah, and then I beat the piss out of him with my fist. Perfect.
It's like, wait, I'm allowed to hit him in the face? I'm in.
I mean, in wrestling, everybody was always trying to sneak in a little hit. It's like the little head taps. Sometimes those got a little more aggressive.
Boop. Boop.
It's like that boop sent me tumbling backwards when I was in position. That's not a boop. That's a big old boop. That's like an elephant trunk boop.
Yeah, you freaking pancrase hit me, man.
But
no,
Jared, have you ever seen? Do you know what Baki is?
Yeah, the fighting anime.
Someone called it a sports anime to me the other day. I'm like, no,
that's not sports.
Like they're
It's
taking
a sports
pseudo
anime the same way Yu-Gi-Oh is a sports anime.
Yeah,
right. To the same degree.
It is a real sport. The Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fighting is a real.
Not as many giant insects as Yu-Gi-Oh, but hey,
Fair.
But almost as many.
Almost as many. Yes.
Dude, when they invent like marketable hologram technology combined with, I don't know, supercomputing and AI, I don't know what they're gonna do.
When they do that,
Yu-Gi-Oh's making a comeback when that happens. I guarantee you. People will be it'll be real life Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. It'll be cool. It's gonna be cool.
We will have duels to determine the president of the United States.
See, that's what they should do.
It's time to duel.
I play my Tyrman's deck. Yeah.
I got the best opening move.
Called Sleepy Joe. He uses only sleeping Pokemon. It's like he only uses sleeping Pokemon. Sir, this is Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck if he uses only sleeping Pokemon. That's why I brought fire types, because I rely on.
Anyway,
Trump would use Pokemon cards in a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Yes, he would. He would.
I'm using Ho-Oh because Ho-Oh is legendary, and so am I.
I brought it. You gotta take it. You gotta take because tariffs. I'll tariff you.
It's like they say in Yu-Gi-Oh, you gotta catch the heart of the cards. All of them.
It's way too fun to just sit here and do
Trump
impressions.
Trump is fun.
It's so fun, dude. I don't know why it's so fun. I'm convinced he's doing that too. That's not his real voice. He's just doing that because it's
cameras turn off. All right, guys.
Yeah,
had a long day.
That was a really long day, guys.
It's like, sir, you want some Diet Coke? Get that away from me. I give me a seltzer water.
He
Give me
starts
some
gagging.
wash.
Yeah.
Takes off the wig.
Wash this orange off my face, guys. I'm sick of this. The camera's in my face all day long.
It's all fake. We have AI.
Yeah.
We can make this video. It wouldn't be hard.
We could. Yeah. Yeah. And the reality is
Someone bring me some bisque. You, lobster bisque. Bring the bisque.
Cheeto dust.
Ayo, I have an art-related question for you since I've
Yes.
been doing drawing things.
Shoot.
How long is it helpful to recreate, like basically copy other people's drawings? Is it helpful?
If you're just starting out, there's nothing wrong with it.
I think there is a potential trap, as in you never
Yeah.
try things from imagination.
Yeah. Like
It's
my recommendation is you can trace something complex if you want to just like get a feel for like the general structure, but I would recommend just doing it by eye. Right. Like look at it and try to draw it yourself.
I haven't traced a single thing yet.
That's
Everything
good.
I've done.
Don't
has
fall
been
into
by
that
hand.
because it's easy to fall into that. I did when I was younger and just
Well, it's like even on my Soichi piece, like I adapted it a little bit, like by adding the name from the front on it, and then I had to change it to vertical. But like also, I got some of the dimensions wrong. It's like it's really, it doesn't seem obvious when you're up close.
what you're
and, like,
doing
coloring.
is you're trying to teach your hand to draw what your brain is seeing.
Yeah,
You're trying to get it into the rhythm. You're trying to build that muscle memory up.
I need to do
A
that.
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
I got to do that thing artists do where they hold their brush or their pencil up and they're just measuring. I didn't know that's what they were doing.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I thought their arm was tired. Like,
You can also use a plumb line, basically just a weight with a string attached to it, and it just draws a line straight down, and you can kind of measure things that way.
yeah, no, it would be helpful.
I used to draw. It's funny. My son asked me this just like 2 days ago because he likes to draw and he's getting into like comics and graphic novels and stuff. And
Heck yeah.
he was asking me like what I used to draw when I was a kid, when I was starting to draw. And then he asked me like, well, what superheroes did you draw? I was like, that's random. It's like, good. And the thing was like, honestly, it's like there was a period in like 8th, 9th, 10th grade. Like I drew so many Sabretooth and Batman. Like why those two? It was those two, and I just drew tons of those.
Now that you mention it,
I was like, I did that a lot. Because I remember like in my art class, like we had in my art class, we had to do like a daily drawing, and we had like an art journal for our art teacher, and we had to turn it in. Like,
did you get to draw? Did you have to draw something in class, or you just turned it in when you got to class?
Turn it in when you got to class. And sometimes we had journal time in class that we would do that. But I remembered, I didn't realize it so this is like, you gotta remember this. So this is like early 90s. And there was some of the best like X-Men, Wolverine art.
X-Men was really cool in the 90s. Thor was something.
But I had so many pictures like in that, especially my freshman year, like so many pictures of Batman and Sabretooth. And that's to this day, that's like my favorite design, my favorite Sabretooth design.
Yeah. Sabretooth with a headband goes pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, what happened to the headbands?
Big fur mane.
Yeah, the big mane and what happened? There were some cool headband designs. Like even the old Luke Cage had a headband. It's like there used to be a lot of headbands in Western superhero design, and mostly that's gone away now. I don't know. I think it was just a style of the era, and now if you do it now, it looks like it's a callback, even if it's not.
Yeah,
I think that's probably a part of it. Well, Ayo, you're an artist. So what like if there's an indie comic story of like a success story, what is there one that you find especially inspirational? I love the TMNT backstory because it's hilarious. Just two stoners having a fun
Yeah,
idea. And then it became one of the
Yeah.
it became at the time the most successful indie comic ever made.
It's American as hell too.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah. And it's
I
so
dig it.
Daredevil.
But what Eric July has done with the Rippaverse has been really inspiring.
That's cool,
It's a legit
The Bone
it's a
series
legit-
by Jeff
yeah.
Smith. I'm pretty sure that one. Was
Bone is. I want to buy that. I heard. I did some research.
It's really
on that
good.
the
I
other
like
day.
it.
It's like it's a simple art style, but the
Mhm.
framing and the way what he does with the simple design.
He grew up reading a
incredible.
lot of those older like Disney comics and stuff, like Scrooge McDuck, stuff like that.
The Duck comics were legit. I didn't realize this until recently. Those Duck comics were absolutely it was like adventure pulps, but with ducks.
Mhm.
They were pretty good too. It's like I picked up something for my mother recently because she talked to my dad wasn't into comics when he was younger. My mom was though, but she was in Hawaii, so she got things kind of on a different timeline than people on the mainland. But she's like, I was really into X-Men, and then there's this other one I really like called Elf Quest, and I looked into that. What a story and style with that. And it's like I bought her the this compendium kind of copy recently, or it was like nicer hardcover edition, and it has a note from the husband of the team in there, and it's basically expressing how grateful they are for all the fans and how something they've consistently tried to do is always keep the book available so that new readers don't have to miss out and can have access to it one way or another. I'm like, what a great attitude from some old heads in comics, because if you don't know, they were rejected. She was rejected by every comic company in the US multiple times. And then they had months where they outsold Marvel and DC in their heyday.
That's how you do it.
One little indie comic about this group of friendly elves. It's like that's the American
over.
It's like, and when they started getting success too, heads of people working for Marvel and DC would insult her and be like, "Oh yeah, she's not a real artist. She was just that girl who looked like Red Sonja because she was the best she was voted the best Red Sonja cosplayer at these old conventions, and so she would go around with a writer of Red Sonja and do shows with them." But yeah, no, it's cool to see someone's dream actually succeed, and I think that's part of none of the Rippaverse comics have intrigued me enough to want to read one yet. The story is inspiring, and I'm sure I'll read one at some point. It's just interesting to look at. Ooh, sorry, yeah.
Man, oh man, I cannot wait to finish my comics. I have one that's basically done.
Dude, I'm ready. Whenever it's there, man, I'm right there with you.
It's basically done.
I'll have one eventually, one day, maybe, possibly.
I'll have to. I'll actually have to hand it over to Animation Overload really quick before I for sure publish it to make sure any halftones.
Oh yeah, that was a cool Sabretooth. Sorry, I was looking at the link Jared sent me. That was a really good Sabretooth.
Dude, Mark Silvestri had the most iconic Wolverine and Sabretooth art.
That's a fact check true. Boom. Fact check true. He did.
Absolutely.
You know what the best Spider-Man was? 90s animation. 90s animated.
Spectacular Spider-Man was good too.
Yeah. That's right.
I mean, it might be cliche, but I thought Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane was a really good artist. I heard he was kind of hard to work with for some people. But wasn't it him in Gang that went over and started Image Comics? Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a move of all time. But that one
Savage Dragon, was that Image Comics?
I don't remember. I wasn't
Who's that?
before.
Savage Dragon, I think.
A dragon, magic. The
Savage
dragon.
Dragon. No, Savage Dragon. I remember.
Oh.
I'm sure.
No, yeah, Image Comics. Okay.
There you go.
Oh yeah, he was a kid at the time, but Rob Liefeld went with them to join Image.
I remember
Comics.
having a comic of that way back in the day.
After doing the worst Captain America ever.
He is the worst really popular comic artist.
That's a fact.
I think that's what I'll say. His paneling and framing was really exceptional. He had really different, unique page styles, and he learned a lot of that working with some of the greats at the time. But yeah, no, that's something you can't take away from him. His positioning, his framing, and such was really good, and his anatomy was not good.
So there were the two guys, the two guys in high school that I remember that like were the most into comics out of everybody in their school, and that's how like I was into comics peripherally through them because I couldn't afford comics and like it was just weird growing up in a very sheltered community. But like those two guys, I remember, and they were both very good artists. Like,
yeah,
either one of them could have been a professional comic artist if they'd have pursued it. Like they were that good. And I remember them specifically when Rob Liefeld went to Image, and some of his character in Image is like, this guy couldn't draw a hand to save his soul. They used to make fun of his, like the way he would do the hands, because he would always like find a way to like pose the hands to like take the shape of the hand away.
This image is infamous, but my God.
What the?
No. Let me explain this to you, AC. This is one of the wealthiest comic artists of all time. All time. I didn't say best. I just said wealthiest. But you know what I have to give him to this day, he's still doing comics. Most of those other guys are not. That's kind of, I think, like what that says to me is that he's a guy who just really loves comics, and that's kind of
give him that. He does.
We can't give him anything on anatomy, but
dude, this is like making me dizzy or something. It's like messing with my brain or something.
No, if like look, I'll show you other stuff. Like, gotta look at the hands too. His hands are.
But I remember when that specific.
You could tighten that up a little bit. It wouldn't be
my buddy Brian Seals and JD Akers, man. I don't know what happened to those guys, but those two guys were so good, and like they were my gateway into comics. Mm-hmm. And so I have a lot very fond memories and a lot of respect for those two guys, but like they dogged him so hard because they were doing stuff in their art, in their sketchbooks in high school that was better than anything that he had done.
Oh Lord, I forgot. I thought some of these were fake. They were so bad. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. We found a treasure trove, boys. Let's go.
Totally AI.
It's totally AI. Yeah.
No, that proportion was. You got to give it to it. That was human art. That was human slop.
It wasn't fake. AI would never make it look like that.
It was just a little too.
Let me see if I could share this. This is
pronounced. You might say.
I think human slop is literally going to become a term. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, human mistake. Oh, what do we got? See, this is not as bad. Actually, not as bad.
That's more stylized. He's like a rock looking dude.
Yeah. It's not going to give me a headache. You know what I mean? The last one was like starting
Captain America looks weird because he's supposed to be a dude.
Yeah. He's supposed to be
and a human. Like
also because his chest is facing the camera and also his back. I don't really know.
You ever seen those, streamer girls? They're able to pose both ways.
Oh my goodness, Kahuna, you need to text me.
He's just real flexible.
Text me that Captain America. I need to
Captain-
make it live action with AI, and then
Oh no.
I need to do it. I need to see the nightmare fuel. What happens with this? What do you guys think? Do you think it's gonna like do the disproportionate? I'm gonna tell it to be extremely true to the original art, but be live action.
What's funny? I bet it still fixes it.
I think
Well,
so.
It still has to.
I
fix
wonder
it.
if it'll look
Yeah.
like
I bet it
padding
will.
or something, like an
Yeah.
inflated costume. You know what I mean?
Like it gets confused with it's like armor or something.
The costume only looks right from like one direction, like from one perspective. Any other one, it looks boned.
Mhm.
Oh
Alright,
Lord, dude.
Where is it? Is it in the main deck?
I'm also noticing something about his style. All of his characters have pouches everywhere. I think that was to hide that he couldn't draw muscles properly. Like all of his characters, like even ones that don't normally have it, it's like, we're the X-Men. Why do you have pouches on your biceps and your forearms?
Look, Wolverine smokes. He keeps the cigars in the pouches. Okay,
Obviously, yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
I absolutely love.
Awesome.
By the way, I love the title to the video. Kahuna discovers crocodile tongues and takes us on a wild ride. He finds some crocodile tongues. Let's go. No, Kahuna, where's that image? I'm dying over here.
Okay, hold on. Let me
I
find.
wanna
Let me
see
see if
the
I can find a
nightmare
decent
fuel,
one.
dude. It's horrible. We gotta give the people what they want. They never asked for it, but they want it.
They need it. I'll post it on the Discord. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I put Swole Barney on there.
Swole Barney. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There we go. I posted it. It's on the
Okay.
main deal.
Got it. Okay, this is
Oh.
gonna be, dude. It's giving me a headache again, instantly, dude. Instant headache.
It does
when I look
hurt
at
to look at.
It hurts to look at it. Yeah, dude. It hurts. Like that's not right. Your brain's just like uncanny. What's going on?
Now I don't even hate I don't hate his cable design. But where did it go? Oh yeah. You'll see what I mean with the pouches. Like Cable is kind of a pouchy guy already. But let me share. You'll see what I mean. But he did this to a lot of characters. Like some things you don't even know what they are. They're just objects all over the body. Like here, this is Liefeld's Cable. Well, we can zoom in here a little bit, but oh wait, wrong thing. Here, click. But like, look, like the position, like the way he frames his comics, like this is cool. It's like characters where they are. Like he created the modern Marvel thing before it was cool. But also, like, look at all these pouches. Like, what the fruit am I looking at? What is this X thing? What is it? It's around his neck.
That's fair. Yeah. Cable's pretty interesting.
Maybe it's a gas mask or something. I don't know.
He also he would throw a fit because he became a millionaire from his comic art when he was 23 years old. Insane. A child, basically.
That's pretty insane. Yeah. That's like your average Japanese art student.
No, except they're not that wealthy. It's like they might make
Exactly,
money,
yeah.
but they have to draw explicit content.
Yeah, that's how they make money over there. It's like the equivalent of American females and OnlyFans, which I feel like is going down. I feel like that actually is developing a little bit more of a stigma. The stigma that it deserves.
I think that's possibly true. I do worry for anyone who has a daughter, not because I suspect my friends' daughters are of a bad persuasion, but can you imagine being a young woman now and like always having that magic button, at least theoretically, in your back pocket?
Yeah.
Or at least perhaps the delusional belief that one time, like I can do this thing and then become very wealthy very easily. It's not true for most
Right.
women, but
It's
the
like a grand
idea,
lie.
like
Yeah.
that idea has been propagated by the media, by the world, and culture at large. And I think a lot of women believe that's probably true, which is like I can't that'd be hard for me living with that like possibility in my back pocket. Like I can't take off my shirt on the internet and earn lots of money, but I can earn a little.
Exactly. We wait until we earn money, and then we take our shirts off as like a thank you. That's how it works with men. It's like money. Ooh, well, here you go.
Ayo,
Alright.
I need your professional opinion because I'm looking at this art again. I'm bringing up a point I brought up before. Where is his arm? Where is his arm?
Let me see.
Where is it? Where
You're
is it?
supposed to believe it's behind the shield.
All of it? Normally
the way
he's
it
just,
looks,
like,
it looks like he's standing with like his arms behind his back, and then the shield is like strapped to his elbow or something. That's how it
But,
looks.
like,
Also, is that
we
John
shouldn't
Cena?
be able to see. We shouldn't be able to see both pecs, and his ribs. His ribs and his abs shouldn't be visible.
His
that
other
angle
shoulder
of
should be
his
further
arms
up. You should be able to see his
profile.
other shoulder if you're going to see both his
If
pecs.
you want to see both sides, yes, yeah. But it's not. It's like
More of
it's
a
like his-
3/4 view rather than a
yeah. It's like his shoulders are on like a side profile, but the rest of his torso is like
is that like a 35-degree
turn.
angle?
It's
That
a
dude's
very
got-
wide lens.
I also
okay?
hate that
It's
the
scoliosis
the
cap.
realistic AI
Yeah.
version looks like John Cena.
It looks like John Cena. Yeah, it's John Cena with like a bra.
Look at the face. That is just John Cena.
He's like got
He's
a
bigger,
an
yeah.
air conditioning unit strapped to his chest.
Also,
wanna
when
see
he
it.
didn't have enough time, Rob Liefeld, some of his faces were they were faces, all right.
They were faces.
I want to
Yeah.
see. I want to see like an X-ray. Like I want to see someone like take. Okay, if this person existed anatomically, what is going on in that X-ray?
I
Because
got
What they
you.
don't tell you is he got shot with a cannon, and there's just the cannonball in there, still chugging.
This guy has spine problems. I mean, good for him being cap and having the serum and everything, but there's some serious spina bifida going on or something here, man.
I'm gonna try to get the X-ray.
His head should be closer to the pecs.
Yeah.
His head should be more in the middle of.
Why can I
You
see
should-
the back of his shoulder and both of his pecs?
Yeah, you should at least be able to see the left trap, like forward. Maybe not the whole like deltoid, but at least
maybe
the
he's like
left
sloth.
trap.
He's just a little deformed.
Oh man, yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, dude's got to have some scoliosis or something going on. That spine is bummed out.
It ain't healthy, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it moderated it.
Ah, look,
Yay.
we have
Juggernaut doesn't look too
perspective.
bad. Like the face is a little, but he's more monstrous anyway.
Look at his leg. Look at this leg. What's happening with this leg?
Yeah.
Why does the leg curve this way? Also, this is
The
something
upper
they talked
bit
about
isn't
too.
bad.
He refused to draw feet, and you
Yeah,
can kind of
I
see
heard
why
that,
in
yeah.
some of these pictures.
Been there.
Don't even bother with them
like,
feet.
Ah, yes. Oh, all this to
Don't
say, I
even.
appreciate the man for still continuing on the grind. Anyone
crap.
can improve, and he proves that we all need to.
Especially
Jared, you're gonna love this. Holy crap! I got an X-ray, dude. I got an X-ray. I got one, bro. Check this out. Hold on. It's so
For
funny.
that cap scan.
How did it do that? What? I did it. What? I was like, give me an anatomically correct one, and it moderated it. It moderated it at first. It thought I was asking for something nasty or something. I guess I don't know. But then I was just like, no.
His rib
And-
cage would be huge.
It would.
really
yes.
weirdly shaped.
It would be really weird shaped, yeah. Because otherwise he's got like
It'd be a
That's like-
shark cage. That's what it is.
that would make his left pec like that's a tumor. That's not a muscle anymore. That's a tumor.
Yeah,
Look how hard this AI drawing is doing. It's hard trying. It's trying so hard.
trying
It's going
very
It
hard.
is working. It's working hard.
dude. This is where all of our
Actually
water is
more
going.
wrapped
Dude.
around the rib cage.
All the rural small town water. This is where it's going.
But look, see the sternum? Like this is where you should see the center. Like if you were going to see both sides, the left, his left pec should be right there on that sternum.
At that angle.
And like everything is like everything's pushed over like several inches
Like,
the wrong direction.
Stretched out. Yeah.
Herman says if he sneezes, he runs the risk of ripping his lungs out of his body.
Oh,
I got another one. This one is not as anatomically challenging. The positioning is really funny. Just look at how Cable looks in Deadpool's arms.
Whoa.
This one I kind of like because it's just really funny. He looks like, look at his legs. Look how they're held together like a girl in a dress. Yeah, like that. What is going on with it?
I feel like there's something going on with the head positioning too.
Also,
Maybe I'm just
Deadpool's
so
legs
lucky.
are long.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it until a moment
He's very
ago.
tall. Dude, there's one he did of Deadpool. It's like this picture of Deadpool. He's in the air and he's like arms are back, arms are up to like hit, but his legs are up, and it's like in reality he would be bent like this. He would be like arms and feet here and like down in the back. It's a Deadpool panel. It's one of his, and I can't remember what issue it is, but it is drastic how bad it is. Like, what is this pose? Like what is Deadpool attempting to execute here?
Oh my! Who is this? I can't figure it out.
Who
They
this
don't
be?
look right.
Who this is?
Yeah.
Who this?
Wait, is this? What are you doing? Sneaking. Oh, what are you doing? Hold on a second.
Oh, Ao's fixing it.
I see. We'll let him fix it. What are you
So-
doing? I'm just like pulling it up. Like, what are you doing? Hey,
What?
show me. What are you doing?
I can't get closer, but
Oh.
wow, what is going on here? This I
That's-
don't know. I don't
you're
know who
right.
this is, but he's looking rough.
It
And
looks like a
I
burn-
saw
burn
other
victim with a
images
new
from the same
face.
comic, and everybody looks
Yeah.
like this. Like
Fierce.
they all like their neck is just like striations and like weird cheeks, like European like royalty messed up jaws. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
So many teeth.
Yeah.
So many teeth.
How many teeth? All of them,
All
All-
the
and
teeth.
they're all the
All-
similar size, and in the center of his mouth that you can clearly see.
Hold up.
Oh,
We should
man.
watch animation fix that. That's actually kind of a cool thing to watch, I think.
Actually, if you just shaved off the left pec and some of the abs, this wouldn't
Yeah.
be
It'd be
quite
fine.
as horrendous to look at.
Actually, well, and even exactly just moving the head actually does a lot of heavy lifting, doesn't
That
it?
helps.
Just simply moving that head.
Make the
Holy
shoulder
crap.
Downsize his delt. Yeah, you need to downsize his deltoid.
This is not hurting my eyes anymore, just from moving the head. Wow. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
I got another one here. Again, remember when I mentioned he just likes pouches and straps and like things? Well, there's more. Let me see. Like just like look at them all, dude. Like whenever a character in a cartoon like pulls out 900 weapons, this is what that would actually look like.
Oh man, this just has an interesting anatomy too.
Yeah, but we already know his anatomy's bad. I've just suddenly become very hyper focused on how many like all the crap on all of his characters. Look at it all.
What is
dude.
that like? That's like 4 or 5 like thigh pouches. on
Like
his
there's
right
2
leg.
handles here. There's 2 blades here facing a different direction. There's a sheath with no weapon here.
Can you zoom in on that?
What was that?
Can you zoom in on that, make it bigger? It gets worse.
The closer you get, the worse it. You're right, dude. Look at the where's his head? Why is his hair shaped like this? Is it just the helmet? Why are there goggles? Why does he have goggles up here? Look at the ammo. Why all this ammo is different sized?
Does he even have a gun though? Like I see
No.
a sword. Yes.
There's no gun. What?
man.
All these blades too. They don't they'll start in one spot and then you never see the end of them. Here, there's a sheath here. It's empty.
Like,
There's
Where's
nothing.
the handle for this one that's pointing up over there? You have 2 blades pointing up over.
Yeah, there's
The
2
blades, the
on-
tip are above his right shoulder.
Yeah,
Where's
how
the
does he
handles?
grab them? Then there's a handle here, a different handle here, a handle here, a handle here, a blade here behind the arrows somehow. Does he have a bow?
Man, who knows, dude? I
Oh
can't
man, it's also look. You know what? You know what he needed, Jared? 1 wristband. How many does he have? 2 per hand,
tell.
and he just has random ones around one leg. More pouches on this one. Look, you can see the spot on his left leg where he wanted to add another pouch and ran out of time.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm dying. This. I haven't actually spent that
Oh.
much time looking at his art before. This is killing me, dude. This is killing.
Yeah, this is the stuff that my 2 buddies, they'd go off about.
They would just be foaming at the mouth, like,
Oh, yeah.
how did you do this? Oh, Lord. This one's pretty bad too. We got some anatomical things here. Yeah, hold on.
Some humdingers, as it were.
Many more humdingers. All the humdingers, some would say.
Did y'all make a
Um,
humdinger in school?
I ate one for lunch.
Oh, hell
So something's happening here.
Uh-oh.
What is going?
Wait, what is going on?
What is going on with?
Oh,
his
wait,
hands
wait.
here?
Okay, I got it. I locked it in. My eyes locked it in. I
Wait,
figured
go
it
back
out.
up a little bit.
Yeah, did you figure it out?
The gun is pointing the wrong way.
I don't know.
There's
don't
like a
know
lack
what's
of
happening.
dimension somehow.
He doesn't have hands. He's not actually holding the gun.
His
His hand, no,
head.
you see his fingers wrapped around right here. He is holding the gun.
No, the other hand isn't though. Like it
Yeah,
looks
what's
like
the other
he's
hand
trying to
doing?
hold the trigger with both hands.
And Jared, what were you gonna say?
Was it his head and his hands are disproportionate to the rest of the body?
Plus,
Plus,
the
look
head and the
at
hands are
they're
one
too
size,
small.
and the rest of the body is not.
Yes.
and plus, look at his right shoulder. It does not make sense. It's behind the thing when the depth of the left shoulder would imply that the right one would be kind of in front of that
If
little
his
flap.
hands are in front of the body, they should be looking like they're coming forward.
It's
Yeah,
like, guys,
yeah,
how
there's
small
the
do my
foreshortening.
hands look right now? Pretty small? No. Like, even if he's like,
The foreshortening's all wrong. Yeah.
That's,
Even if
that's
he's
what I'm
holding it this
saying.
way.
It looks like
Yeah.
the center of his
Like your
body is
arms-
shrinking in.
yeah.
Right? Like his forearms should be getting bigger than his bicep.
You're right. Yeah, and they get smaller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead,
Oh,
they get
no.
smaller. Like
And
he's
he
pulling
still
the
has
gun into
pouches,
his
just
gut.
not as many as normal.
I get what
Yeah.
he was going for. It looks a little off.
No, this is good. This is good. Something good to look at as independent creators because it's like
Makes
Here
you
you
feel
go,
better about some of the
professionals.
indie comics you see out there.
exactly, brother, exactly. So don't sweat it. Art is art, and look at how much better that looks. They should hire. What the hell? Animation overload. You're hired.
It does make it a bit better, honestly.
That's like his shoulder now. Yeah, it just makes sense. He set his head way too
I
far
think if
back.
you cut off the other pec and the abs a bit, it would look even more correct-ish.
He did take some of it off.
Oh no way! It's still that I'm like, wait, it's still like that? That's insane.
Here's the original.
Oh my lord! It was way worse.
The new one.
Dude, it was way worse. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Yeah. It's out of control. It's out of control.
Oh, you took off on the back too? Oh, you did. Guys, look how much he corrected and it still looks jacked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I'm dying.
Good shit. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Oh crap, dude. Oh, that's so fun.
Dude,
Oh, Rob Liefeld, thank you. Whether you meant to or not, you gave us entertainment. You gave us
that was educational too. That's actually like a little bit of a shorthand class in perspective and stuff like that. And you know, to be fair, this angle is notoriously, isn't this the Freyrin angle?
Freyrin?
This is the Freyrin angle.
Don't say Freyrin again. No, it's not.
Right.
No, it's Freyrin, and
Freyrin.
hers is more like
up. It's a little more up, but it's kind of like got that upward off kilter.
I'll find the Freyrin image because it wait, do you know what we're talking about, Jared?
No.
Let's compare them. Yeah, Jared, you'll find this interesting. It's kind of, she's got like this upward. It's a very difficult like 3/4. Like
they're trying to like imagine a picture
tilt.
like from here of someone like looking up and like from the front slightly forward, and at maybe like a 80-degree angle. Let me see. I'll bring it up. Let's see.
Freyrin.
Where'd it go? View image. Here we go. Okay, and share. This was an artist. They posted it on Twitter, honestly asking how to do this drawing, but this is
oh yes,
what they came up with.
This is the original.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yes, it's the original. Yeah. So now
it still makes me laugh. It's like I'm an artist too, and I have no idea how to do this angle, but I know this ain't it.
Animation, can you zoom in on yours so it's roughly the size of the Freyrin? Kind of like have his head in like the
like that.
Yeah, and we can compare it.
Okay, we'll go.
You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean.
No, because his head's not looking up as much.
That's not as much of a down angle.
As much, right?
Not as low angle.
And he was clearly struggling with it. So
go back to the other one.
Yeah.
So funny.
So this is why learning the Loomis method for heads is really handy.
Yeah.
Because you can do with the Loomis method, you can do a head and face in any. If you learn that geometry, you can do it in any angle, and it'll be proportionate. Yeah, this thing is this poor person has some problems.
It's cooked. Yep.
You notice the ears backwards too.
But they were brave enough to post it online. They posted online like, hey guys, I'm trying to draw Freyrin at this, and I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. Can I have help? And then every artist on the planet did their own version of it.
Yeah,
they did their own original characters that way. It's like,
and a lot of them actually.
I remember seeing
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I remember a lot of people were like actually really cool and like genuinely helping.
Very helpful.
Like, oh well, it's this this perspective. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. From like, and a lot of the suggestions and even the examples that they were given from their art were really good. So it's like people were really good at what they do. We're actually being genuinely nice and trying to help this person out instead of just shitting all over them. It's like that was cool. I liked that. It's like, there is some
I gotta show you guys another one. This is oh my, this might be his worst cover of all time. Rob Liefeld.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Look at it.
Oh no, Kahuna, can you put this in the Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, I have never seen that until right now.
Oh my lord. Help me. Oh, I'm dying to.
Oh.
Oh man. It gets worse the longer you look, and it looks really bad.
Dude, yeah.
Ugh.
Wolverine
Oh, no.
caveman.
No.
Was this done with MS Paint? What was this? This had to be. This has to be digital. This has to be digital.
Is this
Zoom
real?
in
Is
a
this
little
really
Yes.
a Rob Liefeld cover?
Yes,
It is real.
yes. It was
Real?
an official Marvel cover.
Someone signed off on that.
Ghost
I
Rider
imagine he was given
Wolverine
10
weapons
minutes
of
to draw a cover, and he had to get it done.
No.
Guys, remember, Nightmare Cave Wolverine can't hurt you. Oh, wait, maybe he can.
Oh, it moderated the content. Gosh darn it.
No.
Oh, Grok did? Yeah. Yeah, no, that, you know what that
Moderates
means,
it.
AC? It means that image is copyright protected. That's why you can't filter it through AI.
No, it thinks that it's bloody scratches or something, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, look at these scratches. That's how
Just
it's
tell
meant
it
to be
it's
blood
charcoal. That's all
splatter
you gotta do.
from the claws, I guess.
I don't know. No, you're probably right. It's like copyright protected.
What's going on with the nipples, dude? Dude, look at the belly button. It's huge. Look at it. Our nipples are just here, and then. AO, your professional opinion. How do you fix this image? Do you see this and then just give up? I like the
Do it
triangles
again.
as the claws. Oh, look at the claws. Look up. I thought they faded to be smaller, but no, it's just triangles upside down.
I'll give it this. It's better than.
Put that in the Discord. Let me.
I did.
It's in the
did.
Discord.
It's in the main cabin. Oh. You know, I'm the more art of his I look at, the more I respect him for still being in the game after this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not doing it. I give up. I'm not going to burn any more time on it.
Oh
It's
man,
not worth it. But I
thought
just
it
really
was
wanted to
fake.
see that. I wanted to see that mug in live action. I wanted to see that face as a live action face.
Okay.
I think they switched it. They changed it later for a different release. This is the image they released later. So let.
All right. Let's look at this thing.
This is the image they did later.
Okay.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
It's a lot nice. The claws are a little.
Now, did
I'll say
Liefeld
it's-
do that one? Or
That's
I wouldn't
awesome.
I don't know
Well-
who did this one. I don't think it was him. Wild guess.
It's a lot safer. I
Yeah.
would say it's a safer Wolverine. They're just like fuck. Just do classic. Just do a straightforward classic one. But like it
if
looks
I
good.
had to guess, he was under immense time pressure.
Oh, for sure he
And just-
was, because
Just
his art
had to get
can be
something
good.
done.
His art can be good, mostly.
Yeah. Because
Anatomy aside.
there is
but-
some like structure in this one. It's just he wasn't given time to really flesh it out.
Yeah.
Yo, that face though.
Let me
Oof.
take a look here.
Woof.
You know, honestly, I see where he's going. Is this post Logan? Was the idea of Logan? Did that already exist? Because like the X like shaped tufts. You know what I mean? You got those tufts. He's like not wearing any armor because he literally doesn't need any. It's on his bones and he regenerates. So shirtless Wolverine actually makes way more sense than
Oh my.
a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no armor. Same with like the Hulk, right? Isn't his skin is like just so tough? It's like bulletproof.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and the angrier it gets, the tougher it gets. Pretty crazy. It's a good power. Probably a good power to have. Like, just the angrier I am.
It won't let me zoom in more, but.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Choices were made here.
Wow.
The first, like, I mean, the legs are obviously too
Yeah, that's what
long.
caught my eye.
The feet are huge on Cable.
Tiny head.
Tiny head. The knee is the. I don't know, man.
Yeah, the knees are floating.
The
They're
legs
floating
are
knees.
long as the arm. The legs from halfway up the calf are as long as the arms.
Speaking of big feet, do you guys remember the Max?
The Max?
Yes.
The image comics, the Max.
Oh,
It had a show too.
Yeah, that was a cool run.
The legs remind me of what was it? Rescue Rangers.
Oh
Rangers?
yeah.
The little
It
like
reminds me of a stylized anime where everybody's too tall and long.
Gears
A
of
little
War.
bit.
Yeah.
Gears of War legs. Warhammer legs, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I can get behind the. What do you? I don't even know. The exaggerated stylized legs. Fuck yeah. Give them big oversized gauntlets too. Just like right at like the boots and the gauntlets, shoulders, like at these trim points, make them exaggerated. Sure, go for it. It's cool.
There was a line of action figures though that we bought for Theron, and it was Batman, Nightwing, Joker, and oh crap, what's the Talon from Court of Owls.
Hell yeah.
And they were all like that. Like their legs were like
super long,
like a 25% too long in proportion to the rest of the whole figure, but they all stood up, which was wild. Like they would all stand them all up. It's like
that's why the legs were so big, to help them actually stand.
Yeah, for like the weight below the center of gravity, but it was still just funny. like
now you can
if I didn't know this
Slender Man.
I didn't know this image was vintage. I would think this was like some amateur smut artist on somewhere.
Dude, that's what I thought. I had to like really like hold on. What's Kahuna sharing right now? Like, do I gotta like block him? Do I gotta block Kahuna out of the chat? No, I'm just kidding.
There's something. So, at one point when she was trying to get it turned into an animated movie. She did over 2,000 storyboard pictures in 2 years, working directly with studio people, and they still never made her movie.
Ugh.
It looks like it actually looks like it's already an animated thing that exists.
It looks like it because she desperately wanted it to be.
Look at it. That's pretty good.
Yeah. This could have been an old deal, but yeah.
This like think about Adventure Time and just like other similar things that like the D&D show with Dungeon Master as a character, that old one.
It was the older one. Yeah,
He-Man, all these
Thundercats.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it would be right up there, like at the top of all those. It had that potential. Yeah, I wish they would have got behind some more like actual fantasy. 80s was the golden years for that, I think. Until Lord of the Rings.
It was just cool. There were like, even if things weren't good, they were still cool in the 80s. That's the thing.
Right.
and it's like at one point when because she had spent 2 years living somewhere else, and he was running the comic company, and she wasn't even drawing for the comic actively at that time either. They started having marriage problems, and you know what they did? They stopped everything else and they fixed the marriage, and then they got back to it.
Based. Hold on. Yeah,
it's what everybody should do and when they're that famous, and nobody does.
Based.
There we go.
There's the based. Yeah. But hold on. Let's see what animation's doing, and then what do you guys think about wrapping it after that?
I think it's already better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. What the heck? Dude, animation's the man.
Why does he look a little bit like Pickle from Baki?
Baki? Oh man.
Oh yeah, Jared. Whenever you talk about your martial arts stuff and jujitsu stuff, it reminds me of Baki. It's like, yeah, we finally ran out of people in the town to challenge and all bring to the gym. So anyway, we revived Miyoto Musashi so that he could come train with us. Something that actually happens in Baki.
We needed some light work. Brought back Miyamoto Musashi. Yeah. It gave Wolverine. It gave Wolverine like a primate face with eyes, with oversized eyes.
He's like more wild or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which works for Beast Man? Is that the guy or the
Man?
Or the Grizzly Man?
Beastmaster, that was it.
One of them. The blue guy, right?
Oh, Beast.
Yeah, just Beast. Yeah.
I
was thinking of something else.
Yeah. Actually, you say that though. He does look like Beast Man from He-Man.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like that face, oh man.
I don't know why, but when obviously whenever you're doing something artistically like this, like you're doing some level of distortion of the human form because it's not obviously not photorealistic. Some things are altered to everything's altered to a point, but how far do you go? And why is it when some people alter anatomy drastically, it offends me, and why is it doesn't bother me when another artist does it? Because we're giving all this crap to Liefeld, but here, I'll show you.
Sorry, Rob.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Sorry, man.
Love you, man.
You've made
because
dude, he's killing it.
This is no less ridiculous.
Oh,
this is Baki art from the anime. I think it's even worse than the manga.
It's out of control, dude.
Well,
it comes down to intent and confidence, right? Like the artist here clearly went for this.
Yes, this is not an accident.
He didn't he didn't make the pec stick out 2 feet further than he meant to. No, he meant for it to be that way.
Every
also
panel.
To be clear for Jared and AC who are not familiar with Baki, this is a literal caveman who was frozen in ice trying to eat a T-Rex that they revived so they could fight.
Yes. So they could fight. Yes.
That caveman's got a super trim waist.
Yeah, dude.
Exaggerated.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is he hourglass shaped, Kahuna?
Because he was not bipedal wholly. He was only partially bipedal. He was quadrupedal as well. And so they stretch it even more.
So
because in Baki, the more muscles you have closer to your head, the stronger you are.
Basically, any pseudoscience that exists is turned into a BS martial art in this show. Oh, my hand, Jared, my hand is so powerful. I've perfected this technique over 40 years. I can create a perfect zero pressure thing against the wall. I shattered missile-proof glass with it. Anyway, that's every character.
There's a dude who punches the ground to stop an earthquake.
Yujiro does. At one point, they're in Japan, obviously, so an earthquake starts, it's shaking, and it's interrupting the fight. So Yujiro just punches the earth, and the earthquake stops.
It's calms down. It's I'm sorry.
Oh.
It wouldn't make it worse, by any means.
One guy is carrying another guy to the hospital, and he's like, "Oh, I'll never make it over the bridge in time. I know. I just have to run fast enough to cross water."
Skim the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's running in place super fast just to get over the river.
It's even when Baki was even when it was less ridiculous. I'm reading the manga, so in the earlier manga, it's he's 13. He just ran past a bunch of special forces guys in the woods training. He's carrying about 200 pounds worth of stuff as a smaller 13-year-old. He's gone up into the mountain to train with definitely not Andre the Giant in order to fight Bigfoot.
As you do.
And this is when it was more grounded.
I love that, dude. See, Baki don't care, dude. Baki does not care.
He gets punched, liquefied and then like reconstitutes himself.
American media needs to bring back this level of gusto.
I'm
This
not
is why.
kidding. That does
This is why
happen.
Tarantino was.
liquefied and then just reconstitutes himself and keeps
forgot.
fighting.
Also, when
people like Tarantino
when
became a thing
Dopo
now.
Orochi is fighting one of the criminals who escaped, he's one of the OG like fighters in the story. The guy uses a thin high tensile like little thin wire and cuts off his hand, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, the fight's over. No, he gets hit with the stump, and Dopo's like, I was always upset because when I would always break my fingers when I punch things so hard. Thank you. This is much better.
This is much better.
And Baki's,
The hand was
Baki's
the hand only
romantic rival
stifled me.
is Muhammad Ali Jr.
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna sharpen this bone to a point. You really fucked up now.
No, Pickle, the caveman I showed you earlier, he and Baki's brother have a teeth fight.
A teeth fight?
A bite fight, yes.
A
Where
bite
they use
fight.
nothing but their bite.
Yes, I like
And
it.
Is it still on Netflix? Is Baki still on Netflix?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so watching this.
I gotta. Yeah.
Now, the
He
first
fights a
season is a
giant
little rough. They used
Imaginary
more
mantis
3D and the
at one
pacing was
point.
bad.
That was cool.
Just go to Pickle.
Okay.
Just go to the Pickle arc. That's when it gets better.
pickle arc.
Just pull the pickle up.
Yeah. Whip out the pickle.
Just grab the Pickle.
Yeah. Tickle it.
I think that's probably about
Is
it,
it-
boys.
Just pickle.
Yeah.
pickleball.
Yeah.
We're talking about pickles on this stream.
Look at that. Dang.
Yeah,
you
see,
can-
that's all. You've already shown. Yeah, you made the shoulders a little smaller, the face a little more shaped. You even kept the ugly caveman face.
Which
yeah,
is fine.
this is-
Stylistic. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the claws. Look at the claws.
Yeah, that's what it should look like.
Yes.
Like they're
yes.
3-dimensional. They're kind of
Yeah.
curving. Yeah.
Instead of
Like
whatever
that. That's what
was.
makes me think this was like a rush job that he ran out of time to finish.
Like you
'Cause
can
those are
see
just
he
triangles.
clearly like has the pose down. He has the idea for what he's wanting.
This
Yeah.
could be like you meant. This could have been a rough draft, and it obviously isn't the finished one.
That's fair. Yeah. That is fair. Dang
Oh,
animation.
man.
Good job. Education.
Yeah, you fixed it, buddy. I've been love. Also, the weirdest thing about Baki, I love reading it. It's this ridiculous, but it's fun to read. I don't know. It's not. It's kind of formulaic, truth be told. It's just out there. But once you see the formula, it's obviously there. But it doesn't matter. It's still fun to read,
Nice.
art and all. Oh,
Well, I gotta pop off, fellas. And get
Same.
kids to bed.
absolutely. Say hi to the little buddy for me. Also, I accidentally purchased some extra slam dunk volumes. If I get enough of them, I'll give them to you so you and your boys could read them.
Nice.
Nice. It's wholesome, and it's maybe the best sports manga ever written.
Nice. Awesome, man.
Next to Rooster Fighter.
Yeah. That, oddly enough, Rooster Fighter's not appropriate for children.
Imagine that.
What was
Not
that?
Not with
What,
that
it's a
attitude.
cockfight, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
have a good
Have a
one,
good-
guys.
Yep. See you
Have a good
guys.
night, man.
Cheers.
Peace out, hombre.
Kahuna, take us out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us aboard the Iron Seas. I'll see you next Tuesday at 6:30 PST, where we once again will discuss Harry Potter.
Yes.
We
Part
will
one
watch
of two.
and discuss Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you as always.